Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. Waddle Dee Lover, welcome in. You are indeed first. Thank you so much for being here. Nah, thank you for the hydrate. And Okayish, welcome on in. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Um, I needed to quickly close my window so that the peacocks wouldn't be super extra loud. You guys still might be able to hear them today, but at least it won't be as noticeable, hopefully, as some of the other during some of the other streams. But I need a second to get my mobile dashboard all set up. Spin Luigi, I'll throw that on up there for you. Wait, I need to make sure you guys can actually see the screen, and then I can throw it up for you. I keep clicking the wrong things. So no comment. Well, the peacocks are still pretty W's, but you know, I can't have them screaming during my streams, hopefully. Okay, so Super Mario World, I just noticed this. It says explore 9 worlds and 96 levels of non-stop action. That means that each world has at least 10 levels. That's kind of wild. But we're gonna get started. I actually just got notified that another one of my Pikmin 3 Deluxe speedruns got verified. So in the case of hold on, this is a dinosaur. This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. How do I move? Oh, that's the opening cutscene. Yoshi's Island 1. Yoshi. Okay, so we'll go left first. But I saw that another one of my Pikmin 3 Deluxe speedruns that I uploaded have been. What are these? Oh, has been verified. A Bonsai Bill this early? Right off the bat, we get a Bonsai Bill to the face. Restricting the feet. Okay, I could like record a video of. Not record a video, but like I could edit together a bunch of different times that peacocks have screamed, not only on my streams, but just in general. And I could make an entire 10+ minute video fully monetized on well, not monetized. I'm not monetized on YouTube yet. But like if I had monetization, the video could technically be monetized. How do I have to go in here then? No? Maybe? A gray pipe? I didn't know those existed. Oh, it's gotta be a checkpoint. You can hold an extra item in the top box. To use it, press the select button. Oh, okay. Well, the mushroom automatically was used. Ooh! To pick up a shell. I know this stuff. Ooh! Okay. Dylan, rip deathless run. This run has not had a death so far. Wink wink. No, I died once. And I'm covering it up already. Ooh. What is that, a charging chuck? My word. So there's 4 Yoshi coins in each level then. But Dylan, welcome in. I hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for coming out. How art thou? Wait, it looked like the mountains grew. Yellow Switch Palace? What do I do with this? Okay. Do I need this switch for something? Oh. The power of the switch. The power of the switch you have pushed will turn blank into exclamation blocks. Your progress will also be saved. Okay, okay. Oh, so that changed the world forever. Alright. That's nice. So now we can actually use certain blocks. I don't think there's anything special that we needed in this world. Or at least in that level. Doing okay. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I've never played this game before. I mean, I've played like maybe the first level or the first half of the first level. But that was it. Although I know that the speedrunning community for this game is like wild. Turns Koopas into fire. That's okay, that's insane. Oh, with the red Koopas, okay. Ooh. Not cool charge and chuck. This game is great. I have high expectations for it. I've heard this game's pretty good. Although I have heard that some people like Super... I mean, of course, it's just subjective. But some people like Super Mario Bros. 3 more than this game, I've heard. Maybe not Super Mario Bros. 2, but... Oh my gosh, Mario's hitting Yoshi. Okay, so A is how you get off. Wait. What does X do? Oh, so there's like no button to like shake to do that. You have to hit A in order to do the twirl. All right. Oh, that's how you break those. Wait, hold on. Was there an exit that I could have taken or something like that? About equal. I haven't played any of the original Super Mario Bros. Except for... See, it's weird to say because I've played maybe like a few levels out of each of the original one, or each of the original Mario Bros. Games. Oh, okay. And I mean, that's about it, you know. Ooh! And we're zooming. I'm so good. Wait a minute. Is it only from a certain height that you can actually break those blocks? I think that's where you ended your run. In World 4 of Super Mario Bros. 3. Just go on over. Ooh. Alright. 9,000 points. Oh wait, we have 75,000 up in the corner. Okay. So you can get soft locked in World 4. Oh really? Is that like another layer of difficulty added to this game then? That you can just straight up get soft locked at a certain point? So you just gotta get good or get out. You doubt it was intentional? Okay. I mean, I can understand that. I feel like that's a bit harsh. Straight up soft locking somebody. Telling them that they can't do it anymore. Although that's what the live system is for. Did I miss one of the star coins on the last level? They're not star coins, they're Yoshi coins. So, ooh. Okay. So now we just need one more Yoshi coin. I like these levels. I like the level design a lot. Although I will say, they seem a bit longer than I would think. Nothing wrong with that though. A long level is a nice level. 100,000. Oh, and we have all 4 of the coins. See, I think there's only 4 coins in each level. That's what I'm assuming. Is there a way for me to check? I don't think there's a way for me to check how many I have. Because I assume there's like a secret world. Secret pipe? Ooh. Okay. In an area that you have already cleared, you can return to the map screen by pressing start and then select. Okay. Good information to have. Also, you can't just eat their heads and they'll go away. Ooh. Wait, you take damage twice? Oh, that's something. Also, this guy chasing me. Maybe? You take damage twice? Ooh. Oh. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that Yoshi coin. No, I can get it. Okay. I'm just that good. Ooh. Oh, the spike from behind. Do I keep my coins? Nope, gotta start all the way back at the beginning. Now that I think about it, there haven't been any checkpoints this round. You can only have 2 fireballs out at once. Okay. Senators, don't die. Wait, are there 5? Or wait, do the Yoshi coins not count? Because that was the 5th Yoshi coin I've seen. I can't tell. Because it seemed like that Yoshi coin gave us a life, but... do we need them? Unless we need lives. Okay, so it is just like new Super Mario Bros. Oh, and there's Koopas on the other side too. What if I go over? Bye bye. Oh, this is how you do that. Okay. Hurry. Okay, I don't think we need the Yoshi coins then. If they just give us a 1-up. Okay. I don't think the fireball really helps us here. Ooh. Okay, who is it? Is that Larry? How many times do I have to hit you? Oh, is that? Oh, okay. You just gotta throw him into the lava. Alright. I kept bouncing on top of his head and I didn't know what was going on. I was like, okay, pretty durable Koopaling, especially for the first world. And they just have dynamite sitting inside of their house or castle. Rescue Yoshi's friend who's still trapped in an egg. To the Donut Land. Okay. Floor's Lava Judge, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you for being here. So is that the... Is that the end of World 1? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels? Okay. I see a ghost house too. Oh. What is... Oh, I know what this is. I've used it in Super Mario Maker before. But I don't know how to do it. And there's like a flare plant too. Ooh, I like this. I like that you can just... Oh, I guess you can't do that. Alright. So the one that's blinking can actually give you the item. Oh my word. Nope, mine. Ooh, ooh. So how are you doing, Judge? I got the craft single. Okay. Do I hold up? No, holding up didn't do anything. I don't know if any of you guys have like fully played this game before, but I don't know if I need to collect the Yoshi coins or not. But you can fly with Yoshi too. Ooh. Cause I don't know, they just give you a 1-up instead of like, they don't tell me that something else is going on. Like, do I need these to get to a 9th world or no? Because when I clicked on it on the SNES, like opening screen, it said that there were 9 worlds with like 96 levels in this game. So I don't know. I don't know if I need the yellow. I don't know if I need the Yoshi coins. I don't need them. If I wanted to like play every level, do I need them? Ooh. Don't want that to crush me. Oh, that's cool. You can crouch. Ooh. You can crouch and like surf. Ooh. You're tired, been a long week. I can understand that. Get some rest if you're tired, Judge. I appreciate you being here. Ooh. What? Did I just kill one of Yoshi's friends? Just there for extra lives? Okay, if they're just there for extra lives, then I'm in luck. Because I want to try and play every level if I can. Bonus? 60? 60 what? I'm not going for like a 5-star file or something like that. But if I could, I'd like to play every level. Goodbye, Yoshi. Ooh. Oh gosh. Come on. Some of the ghosts... Some of the ghosts just, like... They just go in and out of being transparent. Ooh. Go in. Wait a minute. If I sleep now, it'll mess with the sleep schedule. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. Snarky, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. Am I going the wrong way? Ooh. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I figured it out. Well, no, maybe not. I definitely did not figure it out. Did I get the secret exit? Is that what it is? 23 bonus. Or was that just how you clear it normally? Maybe? Okay. 8 a.m. today for the first time since high school. Incredibly tired too. I mean, if you're unconditioned for it, that makes sense then. I try to wake up at 6 o'clock if I can. Although recently hasn't been happening. Ooh. You wake up at 12? I mean, I stay up for too long, so I mean, I guess that's saying something. But, you know, I want to go to bed before 1 o'clock. That's my goal for every night. And although I don't exactly meet that goal every single night. Ooh. I don't exactly meet that goal every single night. But I don't want to wake up, like, past 9 o'clock. I'm not the most productive person in the world, but I feel like if I wake up past, I feel like if I wake up past 9 o'clock, then I've kind of wasted my morning. And in some ways that's kind of true for me, because if I stream my day, like if I want to get anything done, it needs to be done before 5 o'clock, because I start stream at 6, because I need to make sure that I've eaten something before dinner. I need to make sure I've eaten something before my stream, so I try to start my streams around 6 o'clock. And I mean, that's just how I see it, I guess. Is that I need to have everything done for the day by 5 o'clock. Or else I'm behind. You gotta cram beforehand. So, like, if I wake up at, like, 12 o'clock on a stream day, I have 5 hours of my day to do anything. Minus the, like, half an hour to an hour it takes for me to get, like, ready in the morning. No? Was I supposed to get all mushrooms? I feel like that's way too... I feel like that's a bit tight. A very tight window. Doing fine, glad to hear it. Oh god. No thank you. Bye bye. Ah! I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so bad at this game. Boom. Boom. I mean, it's pretty cool that I have a world record, even if it's not, you know. It wasn't. I didn't have to put in the effort that a lot of other people do. Why is he? Do Koopas just naturally have a hunchback? Problem is that there's a lot of glitch. There's a lot of like, they're not glitches, but there's a lot of strategies and techniques that are very difficult in Dread. That if the category that I was running gets even a few more active players or active runners, if I want to defend the title that I have right now, I would have to like really, really get into speedrunning that game. And I don't know if I want to. That's the problem. Ooh. Thank goodness I didn't get hit by that hammer. Meanwhile, I consider going to bed at 1 fairly early. I mean, I feel like I'm going to bed early if I'm going at 12. That's what I feel is bed early. Because midnight to 1 was my usual for a while. I mean, it has been my usual. Nope. Gotta remember, Yoshi doesn't have a little float. If it's a day that I don't stream, then I have a lot more time on my hands. Because even though I try to stream for about 3 hours, I can't really do anything after my streams besides just go into my room or play video games for like 2 hours. So after my stream, I can play video games or I can do something on my computer. But if there's anything I want to do outside of the place that I stream after my stream, I'll have to wait till tomorrow. I feel like there's a secret exit somewhere. I mean, that's just how I see it, though. I definitely, like, my schedule's not perfect. Although, having a perfect schedule would be... So how do I do it? I don't know how to... What is it called? Do I need to hold down and then... Down... Oh god. I never figured out how to get out of here. Is that it? No, that's not it. Yeah, I feel like the haunted house puzzles are more difficult to understand than like Zelda puzzles. Like I have more trouble with haunted houses than I do with temples in Zelda. It's weird. Okay, so that was the right way. But then what is this ghost house here then? Is that just for show and tell? And why is there like a random dot in the middle of the lake? I think I'll just beat the world. I'll come back later if it's not one of the if I haven't beaten all the levels. I'll see. Okay. I trust you. Oh my word. Alright, just gonna use my invincibility frames. Alright. Ooh. Oh, why'd the music pick up all of a sudden? Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that Fuse can beat this game in an hour. He does like Kaizo stuff. That's how cracked Fuse is at Super Mario World. Jay, thank you so much for the raid. We're moving a lot. Got a lot of stuff to do. Not much playing games. Yeah, I feel like I need to be more productive with my time. Oh, Toasty's here. Toasty, welcome in. I hope your day's going well. Can you shout out Jay, please? Thank you so much for the raid, man. You didn't have to. Ooh. Oh, here, I can get him the shout out. Just let me get to a safe spot. Alright, shout out. But thank you so much for the raid, Jay. How was Mario and Sonic? You were streaming for quite a while. You started like this afternoon for me. I mean, it's probably like 3 a.m. for you, dude. You swapped over to winter. That means you either beat the original or the modes were just too wacky for you. I haven't played the original I haven't played the original Mario and Sonic before. So I don't understand the pain, although it didn't look very pleasant. So I'm sorry for your suffering. Ooh. Oh. No, you weren't able to do it? Ooh. Why is that one gone? Oh wait, it's green, not yellow. Okay. How far do they get into A Link to the Past? I don't know how far I got. I beat the first temple, which like the whole puzzle there was just throw bombs or throw the boxes and then use the arrows. What was the boss? I don't even remember the boss. Yeah, I can't remember its boss. I was enjoying A Link to the Past though. I definitely was. We did the first temple that was like up in like a little town area that was abandoned. And then the old man told me to go to the desert and grab the ice rod. And so I grabbed the ice rod, but it didn't do anything. The ice rod didn't really do anything. And then I went over, got like this book that I found in a library somewhere. I had to charge at the library thing, grabbed a book, went over to the desert. I did that temple, and after I did that temple and I saved in my house, that's when I got off. So I did 2 temples in that stream. And then I think I have to go up to the mountain. I was trying to use the ice rod, like for half an hour. I was trying to use the ice rod to somehow get up into the mountains. But I can't figure out how to get up into the mountains. Smiley, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. And Toasty, welcome in. I don't know if I said that already. But thank you for being here, Toasty. Oh no! Oh, I didn't mean to throw that upwards. I forgot you could throw things upwards in this game. Oh my god. Get into the good part then? I mean, I was already having fun with it. Oh. I'm ashamed to say that the first time I saw these blocks wasn't in Super Mario World, but it was in a Smash Bros. Stage. Like from Brawl, I think. Or I don't know if it was from Brawl. Yeah, you're a musical genius. It's pretty cool that you're able to make such tunes. I need to hit like a switch. In the other world, there were green blocks that I needed to hit a switch for. I have two. Yeah, yeah. I have two sacred stones. Honestly, like, and my friend Bass was telling me that people compare this game to Ocarina of Time, and I've heard that before. I've heard that A Link to the Past is comparable to Ocarina of Time. So, I mean, I thought it was very, very comparable when. Ooh, but you can't do that. Oh, and there goes my fire flower. I thought they were like super comparable once we learned that you needed 3 like stones to get to the next part of the game. Ooh. Alright. Want to check it out? It's a remix of a Sonic CD song. I'll check it out after the stream, dude. I mean, you make some fantastic music, so I wouldn't doubt that it's good. Gonna make some chiptune music for your next project. And being able to make music is so cool. I don't have that skill, that talent. It's learnable. I've never taken a music class before. So I'd have to start from scratch. Learn all about the musica. Oh my god. Oh my word. First cave? Like what, this is my first cave, or? I'm confused. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, I was trying to crouch while jumping. Out of here. Okay, I mean, having a spare is nice, especially when you do that. Ooh. Man. I do find it a bit odd in this game that you lose not only your power-up, but you also lose being big when you get hit. What the? Bye-bye. No thank you. Hi Fritz, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. Laszlo, I mean, okay, maybe. See, I feel like Laszlo, bringing it like with you in the emergency vehicle, that wouldn't slide. Although, imagine like you have a kid and his leg's all broken and you're in, oh, and he's so sad and he's like, wah, and you just want the kid to like stop crying. So you hand him a Nintendo Switch and he starts playing like Mario Kart or something. Problem solved. Kid's calm, he's distracted, and now you can snap his leg back into place. Because he didn't break it, he just dislocated it. Ooh. King Boo. Go away, King Boo. Another King Boo. Ooh. Okay. Alright. This location hurts horribly. I haven't broken a bone. I haven't. Ooh. I haven't broken a bone. I haven't dislocated a bone before. So not a bone. Dislocated the joint before. I wouldn't know. Ooh. Man. They're gonna make me redo that whole thing? How could they? Why do boos look so goofy in this game? Mist is not missing? No, I'm not. Ooh. Never mind. Wanna play when you have downtime, which is right now. Could be playing Breath of the Wild DLC 3. Man. Having you twice? Where, like, shoulder... I hear that a lot of shoulder dislocations happen. I've seen or not seen, but I've heard of finger dislocations. Okay, never mind. Why would they do that? That's how I feel right now. I don't know who redeemed that, but thank you. Laszlo, that is how I feel right now. Also, Toasty, I mean... Ooh! Toasty, I've heard that you're coming after my record. And I don't blame you. It's practically a free one if you know any sort of strats. So good luck with it, dude. I probably won't be defending the title, even though it's pretty cool that I was able to get a world record of some sort. I won't be defending the title. I like Metroid Dread. I'm just not really interested in learning all the skips and everything. So, you know. It's up for grabs. No, oh my... I'm so bad. Knee got dislocated. Ooh, yikes. Between SNES style or NES style? It depends. Do you want 8-bit or 16-bit? Oh wait, is this 16-bit or is this 32-bit? Count how many bits are on Mario. 1, 2... I don't know. This is 16-bit? Okay. Yeah, so 8-bit is NES, 16-bit is SNES. Practically what you're deciding, exactly. Ooh. What the? Okay, that happened. What? There was not a frame that I was actually... Ooh! There was not a frame that I actually was big. Or that no, I couldn't move for a whole frame. A whole frame. Why am I so bad? And the Virtual Boy? Well, the Virtual Boy was all red, so nobody cares about it. Thank you for the hydrate, nah. Why is my water closed? Yeah, you go for like grapple early. I don't know if you actually skip any, because you're not using glitches, I don't think you skip any actual items. Or, like, power-ups. Because I was checking, like, minimum items. There are only 10, like, upgrades to your suit and stuff that you actually need to grab. Of course, using glitches, so... You know, decide whether that's, like, true or not. Honestly, ooh, I'd say 16-bit, aka SNES. NES was cool or something, but I think the SNES has better games. But that's just my humble opinion. You skip Space Jump? Honestly, Space Jump is kind of useless. I will say that. It's literally just one extra... Wait, no, not Space Jump. I don't know what I'm thinking. Space Jump's not the one that allows you to jump, like, infinitely in the air. That's, like... I think that's the gravity suit. Ooh. Alright. There we go. So find it weird that Nintendo named their console over how many bits it had. Nintendo 64. The Super 16. Dilly, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Sure, I don't know how to do a shell jump, man. You have to throw your shell, but also stay above it at the same time. I just don't know how to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not as skilled as you. Jiggly Kong, what are you doing? Why are you giving me bits? Can we get a shout out for Jiggly Kong? While you're at it, shout out like Short Fused and Dilly. Why did all these people get over here? Why are you guys here? Why did you give me bits, Jiggly? Throw your shell at the wall. To the wall. Dilly! Here, no, I'll take over. Toasty, why are you on mobile, dude? Just get a computer. Okay, fine. Thank you. You got all the shoutouts. I appreciate it. Yes, you gotta show me how it's done, dude. I know you were playing a horror game, but you need to play more Super Mario, because you obviously don't play enough of it. But thank you guys both for the 100 bits, Dilly and Jiggly Kong. Jiggly, I hope you're doing well. Short, I hope you're well. Dilly, I hope you're well. All that jazz. Ooh. Y'all literally are starting a hype train. You're on a PC, you're just, like, bad at typing. Oh, wait, that's what that happened? Oh, that's cool. That's not cool. Oh! Oh! No! I'm so bad. Jiggly! Why, Jiggly? Giving a sub to Toasty. This guy doesn't need it. Toasty has almost been subscribed for a full year. That's wild. Jiggles. Jiggly Kong, why are you giving me stuff? Do you need to like be in bed or something, dude? An anonymous gifter is gifting 1 sub. We gave 2 subs? Wait, what? Anonymous, thank you. I don't know who you are, of course, but thank you so much for the 2 subs. 1 to Coleslaw. I don't know who Coleslaw is, but thank you so much for subscribing. And Jay. Almost a year in. That's crazy. Well, thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate the gifts. And Coleslaw and Jay, thank you guys for subscribing. But Coleslaw, I don't know if you're there. Welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Hype Train. Oh my. Oh, but the fact that they gifted anonymously meant that they can't get the Hype Train emotes. Oh. A level 2 Hype Train. Thank you guys so much. You don't have to be given anything. And thank you for the Hype Train. You guys really don't need to be doing this. Dilly, I appreciate the gifted sub, dude. Especially to Jiggly Kong, who's been given tonight. The both of you have been given tonight. I appreciate you all. Jiggly didn't have one. You're too kind, man. All of you guys are too kind. I really appreciate it. No way you were the anonymous Jiggly. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think you were the anonymous then, Jiggly Kong. Because in order to start a hype train, you need 3 separate people to do that. Unless they count the anonymous as a completely separate person. But again, thank you so much for the subs. Subs and the bits, you guys don't have to give me those. Anonymous counts as a separate person. You guys are too kind to me. But Jiggly, how are you doing? You still haven't told me. I hope you are well. Mushroom. Mushroom. That's not a mushroom. Oh, it's a mini game. Okay. New hype train record. Yeah, they've only really started keeping track of the hype train records. Once they made like the hype trains go like past level 5, that's when they started keeping the hype train records. But thank you. Thank you for the lurk, Laszlo. Good luck at your job, dude. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Had 2 days off in a row for the first time in this job. So you're chilling. That's cool. That's good. You need time off. Especially if you're a hard-working individual. Such as yourself. But thank you for all the bits and all the subs. You guys really don't have to. I appreciate it oh so very much. And it means the world to me. Ooh. Oh my. What is this game? You can bounce off of... Okay, you can't bounce off them sideways, but you can bounce off of bullet bills that are coming straight towards you. Alright. We slaughtered that level. Man, but a level 2 hype train. Last time that we had like a hype train that I think got past level 1, or at least completed level 1 to make it an actual hype train. It got like turned into like a boost train. I forget what it actually does, but I think it like puts you onto more people's recommendation. Like more people's recommendation like pages. So you get recommended to more people. And I think that's pretty cool. Oh, that's what we do. Ooh, not the Magic Koopas. Go away. I've collected all of the level 1 emotes. Komodo hype. Thank you. 33% level 2. I really appreciate it. Ooh. You guys didn't have to give all of those bits and subs, but I'm very grateful for it. Thank you. I will do my best to beat this game in all of its levels. It says there's like 96 levels, but I don't know if that's true or not. Ooh. And I'm glad you're doing well, Jiggly. Ooh, come on. Please, no. Don't deep fry me. I'm not a rat at KFC. Bum, bum. I really like the music for this game. I'll say that. I think this is why, Smiley, I told you to go with SNES music, because SNES music is really good. And I mean, while the NES can have some good tunes, I just think that the SNES might be a bit more, you know, a bit more accomplished than the NES. Hey, at least you didn't get the super duper Wii. Favorite Mario game? Oh, is this actually a favorite Mario game? Are you saying your favorite Mario game isn't Super Mario Galaxy 1? How could you, Toasty? Okay, that fireball needs to go. Let's go. Mario Galaxy 1 is not? How could you say such a thing? Super Mario Galaxy 1 is a fantastic Mario game. I don't know what... wow. I mean, this is a fun Mario game. I can say that for sure. Although I don't know if I could put any 2D Mario game over a 3D Mario game. I just like the 3D Mario's way too much. Like way, way, way too much. Like too much sometimes. Continue with save. See, it says there's 96 levels, but unless like the worlds get extended or something, these worlds they don't seem too big. This is the best 2D Mario. If this isn't your favorite overall Mario game, do you think this is your favorite? I mean, you said this is the best 2D Mario game. Ooh. Do you have a favorite 3D Mario game then? Okay, the fact that we grabbed that off screen is huge. We have a hovering mechanic now. Ooh. Mario 3D World? Oh, okay. So you agree with okayish then? Oh, that's for the Yoshi, isn't it? Come on, Yoshi. Where are you? No Yoshi? Ooh! I don't know what that does, but okay. Go on down. Go all the way up. Or you can stomp a turdy with the bros is a good game. You can do that in like... Well, you can technically do that in the Odyssey game, or Odyssey games. You can technically do that in Odyssey, because I think there are... Are there any stompable Koopas in Odyssey? Because the only time I really know about the Koopas are There's like the Koopa tracing. There's Koopa racing. But I can't think of any like actual like enemy Koopas. Maybe Odyssey doesn't have stompable Koopas. Ba-ba-dum-bum. What would you consider like a bad kingdom then in Odyssey? I mean, besides the two kingdoms that are just straight up like boss kingdoms, like Cloud and Ruin, I still kind of like the Ruin Kingdom. I feel like the Cloud Kingdom is the only one that like, if you actually consider it to be like so it's supposed to be a playable kingdom, then I can understand where that one starts to come off as a bad kingdom. You hate the Luncheon Kingdom? Oh, the Luncheon Kingdom is one of my favorites. Although Seaside's also one of my favorites, Cascade's also one of my favorites. I also like the Mushroom Kingdom. Ooh! Bye-bye! Wait a minute. I need a shell. Thank you. Bye-bye. Fallen Wooded Kingdom is the best. I like the Wooded Kingdom. I can't say it's one of my, like, it's definitely not in my top 5. I feel like Cascade's probably better than Wooded Kingdom. Lost Kingdom's my favorite, so that's obviously better. I don't know if Metro's better than Wooded. Like, I really like the Wooded aesthetic and the Wooded like soundtrack. I think I like Seaside more than Wooded. Maybe the Wooded is in my top 5. Cloud Kingdom. The Cloud Kingdom, okay, I said besides like Cloud Kingdom and the Dragon Kingdom, the Ruin Kingdom. Because I like almost all of Odyssey. And I still feel like Super Mario Galaxy does it better. The only galaxy I genuinely hate in Galaxy 1 has got to be Dusty Dune. And even Dusty Dune isn't that bad of a galaxy. Ooga, no. What the? Did I? Oh, okay. 1-up. L. L. Oh my god. Finish your SNES one. Very epic. Ooh, come on. Oh. How do I fumble that badly? No checkpoints either. Okay. Give me another shot, and I immediately throw it away. No, this one was... So there are set patterns for them. Okay. Either that or I just got, like, absurdly lucky. Ooh. Come on. Please. There we go. Yeah, a gigantic crush. Oh. Ludwig. Oh god. Oh, that's on pace to beat the world record, Toasty. No way, Cooper climb. Is that the name of the song, or were you just talking about like climbing with the Koopas that I was doing? Because I was climbing with a lot of Koopas. Thank you, Mario. Oh. A very small explosion. Goodbye, Ludwig. Wait, hold on. Ludwig in World 4? World 4 is usually either a water world or it's an ice world. It should either be Wendy or who wins the ice worlds? Is it Iggy or Lemmy? No, Iggy runs the grass ones. So it's Lemmy. No, Lemmy runs the first world, so it's Larry. Must have been Larry. I guess I am moving fast. For some reason, I thought these, like, SNES games, like, I know that they're, like, limited because of, like, the super early hardware. But I thought, and, like, I could have sworn they were, like, much, like, longer and more difficult. I mean, of course, I just died, so, you know, I can't be talking. But, like, and I know I've played a few Zelda games before, but A Link to the Past, I would have assumed for like a first Zelda, I might be doing one. What is it called? Like one. I guess one temple a stream. I've done 2 temples and some side quests in my first stream of Link to the Past, and I have like 0 knowledge on the game. So I was just a little bit like surprised. And I'm not saying that we're gonna be beating the like Super Mario World early or anything. I feel like A Link to the Past still has a lot more outside of the 3 amulets that I need to grab, because at least Ocarina of Time, more than it did a 2.5 multiplier on the amount of dungeons that we had after, you know, the time skip. Although I don't think there's gonna be a time skip in A Link to the Past for some reason. We might go to the past, but you know, we went to the future in Ocarina of Time. P-Balloon. What the heck? What? Is there any use for this? Seems like a useless power-up to me. I don't know. Did I hit the other switches? I haven't hit any switches, except for the one in World 1. There've been a lot of like missing blocks in these worlds. That's why I'm confused. Cause these worlds are like very fast, and I could have sworn there's like more levels or something. Especially in like World 2. Because World 2 I saw like another ghost house, but I couldn't get to it. That's where I'm wrong. What? I'm wrong about them there being switches? Alright, P. I don't have any, like, upgrades, power-ups. I don't have any power-ups. Casually avoiding grabbable blocks. What? Go to World 2. Ooh. First cave, the secret route to unlock the second switch. Do the blocks unlock, like, extra levels? Is there anything to warp between the worlds or no? Do I just have to travel through all of them individually? Because this seems a bit tedious. Having to walk all the way back. The bluish blocks. Oh, you can grab them? Okay. Is to make levels easier and access to star levels? To access star levels, do you need... Is that like the star world? Okay. So it's kind of like turning on star levels within the star world by hitting the switches. But does it like give us any more levels like in the actual worlds or no? Also, I haven't been collecting all of those, what are they called? I haven't been collecting all of the Yoshi coins because I didn't know what we needed them for. Thank you for being here, Defton, and thank you for the lurk, man. I hope you have a good day, dude. What the? Oh god. Oh, they make you swim faster? Okay. What? You can't hit bats from the top? To make levels easier, access to levels. One of the pipes bring you to another area. Oh, okay. I was wondering, like, this game said that there's 96 levels in them, but I haven't seen, like, most of them. Like, I've only seen maybe 20 levels, if that. I'm like, where are all these other levels hidden? I hit the side of them. Are there any secrets in World 1? Because I hit the switch in World 1, but there were still only, like, maybe 6 levels at most. Are you gonna keep the dog barking or no? You gotta keep the dog barking. Oh, there it is. Okay. I totally tried going up that way, but it didn't let me. Although I doubt this is the secret exit. No, I've gone up this way before. What is the... Maybe I died? I don't know. Because I could have sworn I went up that way before. What? Don't use your coins unless you do that. Flick the shell into the blocks. That's a very obscure level. Seems like almost impossible to find if you're not looking at a guide. Or already have experience playing said game. Gotta experiment multiple different blocks and multiple different power-ups on hundreds of different possible blocks within an area. Sounds like fun. Oh, come on. No. Now I'm stuck. Oh my god. I guess so, but like they could put in more obvious things. I think this is gonna, I don't think there's any. Yeah. Entering pipes has like some pretty bro. Pretty specific, what are they called? Like pixel sizes. Start select, yeah. Give me the dog for the funnies. You should put like featuring like Mutt or featuring Doge, something like that. Featuring the dog. Elbat, Elbat. Bye bye. Oh, you do a football? I know that they were charging checks, but like. So which block do I throw it at? Do I throw it at the highest block up here? I miss. Oh my god. My word. I'm gonna die. Oh, I see it. 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 Ah, my god. Why do I have to be so bad? I gotta get good. Because I'm so bad. Oh, wait, you can... Gotta go. Yeah, I completely forgot that you can throw them. That's a thing in this game. You just throw things straight upwards. But if it hits you in the face again... And you get hit. Boing, 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 boing. Alright. Hi, I'm new. You're not new, Smiley. But welcome in. Again. Oh my god. Charging Chucks. You guys are not being added to Mario Kart. Oh my god. Okay, he's not still there. How high can Mario throw him? High enough. Oh god. I thought I was gonna die. What the? To the left? Thought I would have thrown him to... Okay, whatever. What do I know? I messed up. How bad can I be? Welcome in, Fogan. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Okay, so now we have the green exclamation points. First area in World 2. Use cape to get second pathway at the end of the level. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Continue with save, yay! Yeah, I was saying there's a ghost house here. Oh, give me the cape. Okay. Oh. Bye-bye. My cape. What? Ooh. There we go. That's not what we need. So the nearby's always secret hide. Oh. Well, that happened. That's for sure. Punting Pete's. Who would be more likely to be added to Mario Kart? Punting Pete or Charging Chuck? Because, I mean, like, the Charging Chucks, they are a returning enemy, but they don't seem iconic enough to be added. The Koopalings are 100% more iconic. But, like, I just can't see a Charging Chuck being added. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, helpful. Ooh. Is this it? I doubt this is it. What the? What's going on? Why are there all these coins here? Okay. L. I'm not an L. You vote Kratos for Mario Kart? Honestly, we need like Zelda or Ganondorf. Although I feel like they'll save those guys for like a Mario Party. You can't grab the baseballs. What? Ooh. Oh. Oh my god. There we go. Oh yeah, what about like Monty Mole? Oh, what about the Piantas? Oh my word. Ooh. Why am I so bad? Paratroopa? I feel like Paratroopa and Dry Bones probably should have just been like skins for the Koopa. And then we don't have any Goomba like racers. That seems a bit odd. It's like a Goomba racer would fit perfectly if we're allowing like enemies to play. Ooh. Oh. What am I doing? Oh god. Well, I fumbled. How? Okay. Drowsy, welcome in. Thank you so much for the hydrate, man. How are you doing this evening? Thank you for being here. Why am I so bad at this game? There's a lot of things that are killing me that probably shouldn't kill me. I died to my own shell. It was going in the same direction as me. Sequel to 1-2 Switch. Wasn't 1-2 Switch like the first thing released on the Switch? The first like few things that I remember being released onto the Switch were 1-2 Switch, ARMS, Breath of the Wild, and Odyssey. Those are the only things I really remember being on the Switch when we got a Switch. Then of course there came Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and like other things as well. And I missed it. Okay. I don't think anybody really had 1-2 Switch. And I feel like Switch Sports was really a flop. Like I don't remember. I don't know. I know that Switch Sports was like popular for the first the first like maybe week, month that it was out. It wasn't like super popular, but at least it was known. But now I don't hear anybody playing like Nintendo Switch Sports. $50 pack in that didn't come packed in. Yeah, $50 pack in that didn't come packed in, exactly. Not the game over screen. Oh, so bad. I have to do this. Oh. I have to do this again. Actually, this isn't that bad. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was the cave again. How did I? Bye, Judge. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping. My God. You doing okay? How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Except I'm not good at the game. Thank you for asking. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, 1-2 Switch definitely looked like something that would like come with your Switch. I don't think I'd pay for something that like it definitely didn't seem like something I would actually pay for. It literally just looked like they took Wii Play, like the most boring types of games from Wii Play, acted like it was like a Switch Sports, and then tried to make some money off it. But the thing is that Wii Play was actually good. So I guess that's the difference between the Wii Play and 1-2 Switch. Oh God. Fulgan, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Judge. I really appreciate you. Fulgan, you don't have to be gifting me subs and stuff. I really appreciate it, but you don't have to, man. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna make you a mod because you're here like 90% of the time. You don't have to like do any like actual mod things though. You're a mod to be a mod. Alright, so here, I'll start off with giving Fulgan shout out. Fulgan, thank you so much for the gifted sub. And then, okay, so you're getting mod privileges. Roles. Where's Okayish at? You're all the way at the bottom because you have an O in your name. Or at the start of your name. Um, where are you? I can't find you. Where is the O? Oh, there he is. I see the profile picture you have now. Take away your VIP, give you moderator. Now you can have that too. Okay, now you are a mod. No. Ooh. No, fire flower. I missed out on the fire flower. Why am I so bad at this? Please. No. I thought I lost it. Ooh. Don't tell me that this thing has a key. Put it in, put it in, put it in. Alright. There we go. Okay, you're a mono Kish. Just like make sure that people don't do bad things. But you don't have to like don't feel obligated to come to the streams just because you're a mod now. Even those who are mods don't need to come to the streams. Unless they feel like it. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. No? Okay. Bye. No? You always do already. Exactly. That's why if people are saying... I mean, people can swear, but if they start saying, oh god. If they start saying the no-no words, then you know what to do. Why am I so bad? But yeah. And like, if you're available at the time, like I know that I asked for shoutouts for people. The command is !SO, and then you tag the person. So you don't have to like write out their full names. Like, again, what I did is I did !SO, and then what I did was I typed at F, and then I chose full again. It's like I might ask you to do a shout out. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Oh my god. But you know. Ooh, it'd be helpful. Going in. Oh god. Bye. Okay, so the spring doesn't come with us. Why am I so bad? I definitely want to play Yoshi's Island at some point. But I don't think that point will be yet. Oh, there's the secret. Okay, I know what to do. Yep, time to go around. I know how to do this. I just gotta be patient with these boo circles. Because these boo circles. Whatever, that's fine. There we go. Need a cape for the secret exit. There's a secret exit here too? Okay, shoot. Did you like this game, Okayish? Why are there so many secret exits? Is there a level? You can skip to World 7? Bro, what? World 7's an ice world? Store. Oh. Man, this game trolled me. I didn't even see Bowser just in the background like that. That's weird. I mean, that's cool, but like, it's also weird. Ooh. You haven't played this game yet? Okay. Ooh, give me the P. Most epic power-up. This thing is fantastic. 8-bit, welcome in. How are you? You have a normal sleep schedule now, so why are you awake? But welcome in. I do hope you are well. Thank you for being here. Bum. Oh, you just get a sneak peek of World 7 then. Okay. Cool. Alright, so now we have to go and find the hidden switch somewhere here. Oh, so are the hidden exits, they're in the worlds that are red then, right? Because that's what the crater was. The crater was red. I don't know if it's yellow yet, but I don't know. There's got to be something hidden here. Sir Yuki, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic this evening. What? Okay, well, hopefully I didn't lose. I mean, I can still use these guys. Most favorite Mario game? I'm enjoying it so far. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for being here. Tad Lasso? Who might... Oh, God. Who might Ted Lasso be? So I assume that one of these levels gives us the green, not green switch, but it gives us the switch. And then, oh God. And then one of the other levels provides us with that, that Koopa thing. Oh God. Why am I so bad? The show about a football coach? Have you watched the movie Radio? Oh wait, you can just do that. Well, not if there's these guys here. Oh, you need someone to hit a P switch. Oh god. Oh. Okay, I assume there's a P-switch there? No? No P-switch. Slug. Yeah, why is your name that? Doing great? I'm glad to hear it. Of course, of course. We always ask how people's days are here. Wouldn't want someone having a bad day and they can't express their feelings. Ooh. Okay, where do we get the P-switch, though? That's a 1-up. Do I need to bring one back? Oh, the P-switch might be up there. Okay, so in order to activate these blocks, we need to go to the second world, or second level then. No 8-bit. Everyone calls you 8-bit, man. No secret exit up there. Okay. This is my first time playing this game, if you couldn't tell. Where's the P-switch at? Yeah, because we know you as 8-bit Slug. That is just Slug. Oh, there's the P-switch. Okay. Got the key. Where's the hole? Oh my god. No, I left my my suit there. Well, rip. Not jumping on it. I'll jump on this though. That's for sure. What time is it? I've been live for an hour. Almost 2 hours. Does that mean that level's done? Or no? Ape, you gotta choose, dude. If you don't like the name you were assigned, then we'll just have to change your birth certificate. Gosh, no, I didn't mean to do that. What the heck? Solid. Okay. This is better, I guess. Alright, that's good. I guess we don't need to use the P-switch then. Okay. As long as we got the secret, I'm fine with it. I am a bit confused where that pipe goes though. No. Ooh. Oh, okay. I see what we need to do. Oh. Is that not what I need to do? Guess not. No. Okay. So it's just the top half of the bridge. Oh yeah, I saw like something over there. Although I saw a castle over on the top half of the bridge. At least on the other like side of the bridge. It looked bigger than the World 4 I knew. Yeah, there's a castle here. Or maybe it's just a tower? I don't know. Yoshi! Gotta have Yoshi. Ooh. Boing. Oh no. Oh god. This is bad. This is very bad. Punt and Pete. Pitch and Paul. Stomping Steve, maybe? Because I don't know if Chuck's a very common name, but I know that Paul and Pete seem like pretty common names. Oh, the invincibility frames are like non-existent. I get hit off of the Yoshi, and I immediately get thrown. Get thrown straight into another Koopa, and I'm gone. Oh, okay, that's pretty helpful. All right. Okay, weird thing that I don't like about this game. You immediately lose your power. Like you get to small form as soon as you get hit, even when you have a power up. I don't like it. I'm definitely more a fan of the system where you go back into an adult without a power up. Ooh. Pre-New Super Mario did it. I'm just not really a fan. Ooh. Alright, 23. I don't know what the number means, but I think I did okay. A lot of secret levels. And then, was there even a World 4? Or is this like a part of World 4? Because the World 4 that like I played was literally just the World 4 that I played, it was just straight up the bridge. There was the bridge and then there was the castle. That's why I'm a bit confused. Because like it would make sense if this was a part of World 4. Ooh. Ooh, come on. Okay. That's good. Pretty nice. 32-bit remakes, I think. Wait, hold on. Do you like the 16-bit remakes of the OG3 games? Are you talking like Super Mario All-Stars? That one? Because I haven't played Super Mario All-Stars yet. Nor, I don't think I've played the original 3 NES games. I'm definitely interested in playing them, that's for sure. This was the first game that introduced the spin mechanic though, right? Try eating the dolphins? I didn't. I'm sorry, Toasty. Oh, where does that take us? I don't know. I kind of want to find out, but at the same time, I also kind of don't want to find out. They turn that fish into a lady. OG live action Mario movie. Oh, they turned the Big Bertha. That's a bit odd. Ooh! My word. Mario has such a big nose, too. I'm not opposed to it, but you know. Mario just has a pretty big nose. Ooh. Where am I even going? I just went straight backwards? What? Man. Will I be VCing after stream? I don't know. Tonight's or tomorrow, I think, is the one the last day I have to go into real school in order to meet with my teacher before I graduate. So I don't know. It might not be for very long if I do. Might be for like half an hour at most. Man. That reminds me of, what is it? New Super Mario Bros. DS. Oh, the fact that you have to do the whole castle over again is annoying. Oh my god, what Toasty? Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. What? Y'all heard the input. I heard the input. It didn't swim me up. What? Man. This game doesn't make sense sometimes. One life left. Well, let's hope I can grab it. Let's hope I can win. Jasmine, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. What the heck? Where's that spike ball? Oh god. Let's hope we don't fall into the lava. All right. $5 I'll fall in the lava. No. I did not fall in the lava this time. Bum 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 bum. Continue and save. Oh, we got another level. Must have cheated? No. It's called raw talent. And I don't have it, but you know, I doubt it's something that you can't learn. Or I don't doubt that it's something that you can learn. Oh my. Yep. At least I saved. Yes, sir. How was my weekend? My weekend was pretty cool. You know, had the graduation. Well, that was this weekend. Yesterday had the graduation party. A lot of kind people came out. Saw a lot of faces that I haven't in a while. It was nice. Ooh. Won a huge lawsuit against Nintendo. What is a Game Genie? Oh my gosh. I can't. I just don't have the skill. I need to get the skill in order to beat these levels. Also, I need the items. Although, an item wouldn't really help me here. Oh my god. Why? L, okay, but whatever, man. Game Genie is the past equivalent of Action Replay. I also don't know what that is. Is it like a recording software that you can use on Nintendo? Because that's what Action Replay sounds like to me. Maybe I'm too young to know about this. Ooh. Bum bum ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-bum, bum bum bum. Item? What? No item. Has no listening to what does the fox say? He has good taste. Ooh. What does the fox say, Jasmine? Oh my word. What? What? Oh my god. Why are there no checkpoints? Oh, this is annoying. Where does it say don't die? Ooh. Ooh.
Bruh.
Appreciate the game slash music. I like this music, I will say. I don't think this is the athletic theme for the game, though. Although it might be the athletic theme. It's also referenced in other Mario games, like Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is used as the Yoshi Falls theme. Ooh. And that's just this track. I believe that Super Mario World is heavily referenced in... Oh, I should have stayed. Okay. I believe Super Mario World music is heavily referenced in modern day Mario. Although I don't know. A lot of extra levels. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Why are the hunchback Koopas throwing their shells at me? Man. There we go. Is that an Eevee with your hat on, Judge? Eevee is a great Pokemon. Ooh. Where are all these Super Koopas coming from? My word. He has great taste. I guess so. Okay, we don't have to do that again. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. The red levels mean that they have like some sort of a secret. If I'm not mistaken. Either that or they're a part of a secret. Well, this level was not a part of a secret. At least it hasn't been. So there's got to be something here then. What the... I don't know how that stuff works. I don't know how it works. It doesn't make sense to me. Big saw level. Ooh. Oh. Cough. Get a Yoshi. Oh. Get a Yoshi. I don't think Yoshi's grow. I don't think Yoshi's grow in this level. So I might need to get one externally. Let me check. Yep, that's what yep. Unless the Yoshi grows down here. Maybe? No. No Yoshi growing? What? What levels have Yoshis? My old capture card, the one we both had, what outputs a clear image to OBS? It gives slightly more pixelated image to your actual monitor. I never actually saw that. If anything, I've always felt like it's the reverse. I feel like I'm not giving out a clear image to I always feel like I'm not giving a clear image to OBS. My streams always seem a bit pixelated whenever I go back to look at the VODs. Here. There's definitely Yoshi in this level. That's not a Yoshi. That's not a Yoshi at all. Wait, does Yoshi get the double jump? What? Oh, if we're going fast enough? I didn't know that. What? Gotta go to the gym now. Oh my god, 8-bit. Oh, I flew over. But have a good morning. Yeah, have a good morning because it's morning for you. Sleep tight. Bum 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 bum. So I've seen that there's a world 7, and I think it leads into a world 8. So does that mean that once we're done with all the secrets from worlds like 4 and below, does that mean that we are halfway done with the game? Oh. Ooh. Okay, we shall go down. Did that not do anything? Wait, Yoshi's blue now. What? You know where those 3 rocks were? I've got no clue. You're close to beating Metroid Fusion? Nice, dude. I definitely am going to give Metroid Fusion a shot. We have the GBA library on Switch now, so Metroid Fusion should be on there. Oh, wait. We have Game Boy and we have Game Boy Color? Do we have Game Boy Advance on the Switch? I don't know if we have GBA. Oh, that's what you're playing on the Switch? Alright. So what do I do now? That wasn't a part of a secret. What? You said where the 3 rocks were. I mean, there's like 6 rocks over here. Hmm. None of the levels in World 1 had the what is it called? The yellow like light, or none of them had the red light. Top? Like the top of the bridge or top of the level? No. That is not what I meant to do. Rocks near the pipe? Oh, okay. So this one? The level has a switch? Wait, Yoshi just changed colors then. Ooh. Oh, so if Yoshi's holding something. If Yoshi's holding something, then he can... If something in his mouth, then he can fly. Oh no, Yoshi! No, come back. Oh my word. We just lost our blue Yoshi. What the heck? Star Road? Oh, I never got to Star World 1. What the heck? Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum. I missed it. What? Okay. Cool. You can warp to the last level. I saw that there was like something that we could go under. Warp to the last world. Well, I don't want to warp to the last world. So we missed one then. Oh yeah, look, there's a world right there. How do we get down to it? You feed that Yoshi, you can get a blue Yoshi for free. Free blue Yoshi sounds fantastic. Finish the level. Oh, did I not finish the level? Okay, I totally thought I did. Oh, I fed him the star. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Man. Reds have secrets, so there's just like secrets upon secrets here. Even the secrets have secrets. But you have to feed it an item, not the enemies. Okay. I'm going. Uh. Okay. Restart the level. Oh no is right. Man. Okay, I mean, this is a pretty straightforward and simple level. Ooh. I just want to spit it out this time because we have to be able to save the Yoshi somehow. There we go. Yeah. Oh, can you get to every Star World thing by doing this? Oh, I can't go anywhere though. Okay, so I mean, we'll just... Ooh. Oh god. My Yoshi. Oh my god. I lost my Yoshi like that. My gosh. Hmm. There we go. That's what we want. We want the fully grown yellow Yoshi. Have been having a good stream. Thank you for the lurk, dwarfs. I hope you had fun torturing Bee Swarm. Being able to just throw him back is pretty nice. What do I do with the yellow Yoshi then? Hmm. Can the yellow Yoshi like light things up or something? Have a good night, Jay. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the raid, dude. I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm bad. I don't know what to do with the yellow Yoshi. Oh. Hmm. He's still going? Okay. Oh, good. Alright. Well, maybe we can raid him later. Why? Why does he keep throwing it right where I'm about to jump? What? There's a key up there. There is a key up there. I'm gonna game over like this. And I really don't want to game over. How am I supposed to get him to eat the Koopa then? Or eat the Lakitu? Do I just stand there and hold it? No, because that kills me. He doesn't... What? I don't know how he got big the first time. Does he only eat money? Oh no, he gets big off of... He gets big off of eating multiple things. Okay. One. Okay, okay, okay. I see. No. Oh. Ooh, this level. This level's very annoying. And it's not even a part of the main thing. I mean, this isn't post-game stuff like newer. And I don't want to do that, but if it doesn't spawn me like the Star World, yeah, no. Not doing that again. I've done it once. I could do it again. I just don't want to. I just need the Yoshi to still be in the level. Is it impossible now? What? No matter how many spinies this Yoshi eats. You can't eat the... So what are we doing then? If we can't eat the Lakitu guy, then what are we doing trying to get up there? I don't know what we're doing then. I don't think we're doing anything. There's a secret up there, but I think we just need a blue Yoshi to get it. Well, whatever. We're just gonna continue and we're gonna go into World 5. Because Star World is... It makes no sense. Okay. Ooh. I know from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show that Yoshi eats just about anything. And it's true about Wigglers. Yoshi can eat piranha plants. Yoshi can eat all that jazz. Oh, there's a... Oh! I see where the key is now. There we go. Chronicle, welcome in. How are you doing? How is Beastworm's stream? Is it pretty cool? Is he still live? But thank you for being here. I don't know if you saw us trolling him earlier, but you know, we were doing a pretty good job, I feel. we can't get up there yet. Ooh. Maybe we need to go around? No? Oh god. You're great. I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing pretty well. Ooh, except for this game, it has so many secrets. And most of them are like very, very confusing. Oh my word, look, they go down so far. Oh, and I went the wrong way. Yeah, today's your birthday, man. Happy birthday, dude. You don't have to tell me, but how old are you turning? Are you turning 72 years old? It's a wild guess, a shot in the dark. Oh my word, those ghosts were way too close. Ooh. 10,000? Smaller than I thought, but okay. Ooh my god. I really don't want a game over. Oh wait, that's not 10,000, that's 10 million. Okay. 10 million, not a bad number. Not a bad number indeed. Invincibility frames. My god. Oh. Okay, so there's a secret exit then. Oh, and I took the secret exit. Alright. I just don't get killed. Yes! I did it! 34, nice! Nice. Hidden that, like, that peak age. See, I saw this, like, chart. It's like, when you're a kid, you have the time and you have the energy, but you don't have the money. And when you're, like, an adult, you have the money and you have the energy, but you don't have the time. And then when you're old, you have the money and you have the time, but you don't have the energy. So I mean, gotta break that cycle, man. Although I don't know if it's so true that most middle-aged adults have the energy. They have the money, but they don't have the time. No, a lot of, at least in America, a lot of middle-aged adults don't have the money, they don't have the time, and they also don't have the energy. 'Tis America middle class. Lower to middle class. Like middle and lower class. God. Sneaky, what the? I'm gonna say sneaky little Lakitu. My god, come on. Throw it out, throw it out, throw it out. Checkpoint's up there. Okay, checkpoint. Almost thought I didn't even make it. Ooh. Yeah, but congratulations, man. Ooh, God. Hitting the 30s is a big accomplishment, and you're almost halfway through them. Although, you know, getting older, it's cool, but, you know, a lot of people also feel that it's a blessing and it's a curse. And I have no input on that. I'm not a middle-aged person, so I don't know. I'm too young to understand it. Is this a red level? Please don't tell me it's a red level, because I do not want to go back to... It's a red level. Why do all the levels in this... All of the levels in this world so far have had a secret, besides the Boo House. Although grabbing a 1-up right at the start is not a bad thing. Thank goodness they start you off with a 1-up, because golly, who knows how many times I'd be like rewinding. But I've only rewinded once so far, or not, well, I've only like done a technical full rewind and played off a rewind once, and that's just because I was testing something. It still changes. Okay, that's something. Hmm. Hit the checkpoint. Alright. Oh, maybe we need Lakitu to hit that one. Can you spin jump off of Spinies? Oh, you can. Okay. I know what to do now. I know what to do now. Maybe. Ooh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. If I can't spin jump off those Spinies to get up, then I don't know what I can do. Oh. Water. Thank you, Jasmine. Oof. Wait a minute. No. Okay, let me just jump. That's how far I got. Alright. Alright. That's where it's gotta be. Oh god. And I messed it up. Okay. Come on. Don't fall in. Alright. Oh! I did it! I made it in! Yes! Okay. That's good. Forest secret area. Where's this taking me? Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. If you do a spin jump, Mario can jump on spiky shells. And he also can, like, instant kill opponents. Ooh. It's also a thing in Super Mario Maker, yeah. Yep, there's just logic to it, Jasmine. I don't know exactly what the logic is, but you know, you spin, you can bounce. I think you could even bounce off of thwomps, but thwomps usually just go straight to the ceiling, so they will kill you. So usually there's like no merit in, how do I put it? There's no merit in like spin jumping off of I don't know how to say it. There's no merit in spin jumping off of a thwomp. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, okay. Bye, Mario. Oh, does this take us to the Star Road? Okay. Hmm. Fortress. Forest Fortress. Okay. We should be able to save after this one then. If so, I want to go and do this lake one first. How long is this game? 8 worlds plus the Star Road, so 9 worlds. The SNES thing on the Switch told me that there are a total of... I don't know how to put it. Or no, I do know how to put it. I know what I'm saying. It told me that there are 96 levels in this game. So... we have to go through 96 levels. And I've gone through... I'd like to say 30. And that's exactly why we get the items, because we immediately lose them if we don't. Will I finish it soon? Oh no, I'm in the 3rd world right now. And I'm only going to be streaming for another half hour. I did start a little early today, so that's probably why I've been able to get so far. Even though I've been making so many mistakes. Ooh! I might not be going much further though, because I've lost my power up. We didn't get the secret, but at least we cleared the level. Those Yoshi coins give you. I think the Yoshi coins, if you collect 4 of them, maybe 5, I believe you get a 1-up. So, I think it's because I'm not on the GBA version. I think the GBA version has something else, though. Yeah, of course. But, you know, if possible, I'd like to minimize the mistakes. But that's only an if possible. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Plus, there's like a secret here that I need to figure out what the secret is. Ooh. Couldn't be you. Okay. Oh my god. You went back to sleep? No, you need to go to sleep over here, man. That's just a Yoshi coin? Okay. Ooh, go fast. Faster. Oh my... Has it been difficult? It has been a little bit difficult. Half the levels don't even have checkpoints. And if you don't have a spare item on you, then you can only get hit twice, even when you have a power-up. In the new Super Mario Bros. Games, if you have a power-up and you get hit, you go back to basic Tall Mario, and then you get hit once more and you go to Small Mario. And once you're at the Small Mario, if you get hit once, then you're dead. So you basically can get hit twice before dying. In this game, you get hit once. You get hit once, and you're even with a power up, you're all the way back at your you're back at Small Mario. So you can only get hit twice, and that's if you don't have an item stored. So I mean, it's been a little bit difficult for me. I'm having fun though. Ooh. That's not good. So it's not the easiest Mario game in the world, but I wouldn't go as far to say as it's like the bane of my very existence, you know? Okay, that was a pretty easy secret to find. Oh, the switch, let's go. W switch. Boom, and we get a save for hitting the blue switch, so that's great. And we'll probably need the blue switch for the next level as well. Okay. Continue to save. We can save the Star Road levels for like the end. Because I've already done the first Star Road level, and I've already technically completed the second Star Road level as well. I just haven't done it secret. I think the secret just allows you to play the next Star Road level. But you don't have to. I don't know how I didn't get hit by the Bob-omb, but okay. And we got an extra item too. Boing. Yes, Yoshi. Yoshi's been very helpful. Especially the blue counterparts. Oh. Okay. Gotta hit every block just to make sure, you know? Ooh. Oh my god. No, Yoshi! You lost us my Yoshi. How could you? My Yoshi didn't deserve that. Oh! What the? I don't know how I'm like surviving, like walking inside of enemies, but that's okay. Oh, good. And I immediately lose my item again. Oh, yikes. Over here, since you've streamed Kirby 64, continuing on stream. I mean, I don't know. If you were having fun with it, then yeah, sure. If anything, I'd start from like either where you left off, or I'd start from okay. Either start from where you left off, or start from like start from the very beginning, because you only did like one chapter, right? Or one whatever it was. You only did like one area, maybe two. I can't remember surely. The game really looked like it looked super similar. But you couldn't beat it because you couldn't get past this one boss, right? Oh god. That's a weird explosion animation. You did a few worlds, then I'd probably start from those few worlds then. But if it wasn't very far from the beginning, then I'd probably just say, start it over again. I need to be bigger in order to do that. Yikes. Alright, I'll come back when I have like a mushroom or something. I'll just do it again because it gives me a mushroom. A continuous series of it, just playing it every once in a while for fun and to switch things up. I mean, if you want to, I'd just say like stream it, or maybe not even stream it, but like just play it on your own if you really want to. Because if you weren't doing it consistently, do you like even want to stream it, or do you just want to play it by yourself? You should ask yourself that question. Oh god. Okay, I can't do it off of a Yoshi. My god. I didn't think I'd have such a troublesome time trying to just grab a 1-up. Ooh! Okay, so we have a backup mushroom in case things go sour. Some of the secrets are way too hard. Yeah, some of the secrets do feel a bit hard. There's no game that you don't want to stream, then go ahead and stream it. If you want to stream it and you have the game, then why not stream it, Jasmine? Who cares if you did a continuous series on it? I literally said, like, one time that I was gonna do, like, a Metroid, like, it was a poll. It was either a Super Mario 64 speedrun or a Metroid Dread speedrun. The people got to choose. I really didn't care whether or not people wanted to see a Metroid Dread speedrun or a Super Mario 64 speedrun, because I'd already played Super Mario 64 and Metroid Dread on stream before. So, you know, I didn't really care. And I said that I was going to do a Metroid Dread speedrun eventually. And I did. I did it just because I felt like it. I didn't really have a plan on when to do it. And I've also said that I was going to play Super Metroid on stream, because, you know, it was in a poll versus Super Mario World. And although this game is turning out to be rather difficult, you know, I'm not gonna stream Super Metroid eventually. If anything, I was thinking if we beat this game like fast enough, we might start Super Metroid alongside A Link to the Past as well. That was just my thought process. But I'm just talking about like my plans now. I'm just talking, Jasmine. So I apologize. Oh god. Oh, go away. Alright, I'll just beat the level again. Maybe it would be weird, but you still want to? Just do whatever you want, Jasmine. If I wanted to just randomly start streaming Breath of the Wild again, I would do it. I do my things in series, though, so I'd play Breath of the Wild for a while. Unless it's a speedrun, because I do speedruns like one-off. Yeah, I'm streaming 2 games together right now. I would never stream 3 whole games together, unless I was doing one-off, or unless I was doing community games. Which I do, I want to do at least 1 community game stream every like 2 weeks. Because I want to give back to the community, even though I'm literally just going to be playing like Mario Kart with you guys or something. Sorry, Yoshi. Dum bum bum bum. Oh, gotta focus up, gotta focus up. Chat, I gotta focus up, chat. Come on. I'm sounding all cringe. Go! I missed it, no! Why is the mushroom in the pipe? What? Oh my... Yeah, I stream like 2 games intertwined, but I stream more often than you, Jasmine, so that like schedule works for me. Now, I'm not saying that you can't stream 2 games intertwined. Since I stream so often, I feel like while doing 1 game at a time would make a lot of sense, I don't want my streams to be stuck because I don't stream as often as I could. I do it every other day. So, unfortunately, while people have to wait like 4 days just for me to stream their favorite game again, what is that? I was on top of it. I was on top of the Goomba. Why did that happen? Why is this level giving me so many issues? I'm just trying to play a game, man. Finish the Toad game early. Yeah, so like if there's a smaller game, then, you know, if there's a smaller game, then pairing it with another small game or something like that would definitely make the streams elongated. I don't know if that's what you want, but I don't know. How many more streams do you estimate it'll take you to beat the Toad Treasure Tracker? Because I don't know how long that game is. I've never seen a full 100% completed file of it, so I wouldn't know. It'll be long. Yeah, Breath of the Wild's gonna be like really, really long, especially if like it took you, because you were just getting off the Great Plateau, right? I checked in on you at around like 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, and you only had 2 out of the 3 runes because you were exploring so much. That's not a bad thing, of course, just I'm trying to estimate how long Breath of the Wild will take, because if you're gonna go, let's estimate that you're not going for Koroks. You might go for maybe like 100 at most, and then everything else will just be, and then we just estimate that everything else will be what, just shrines. Maybe you do all 120 shrines, and then I mean you can't do DLC on the Wii U, so there you do all 120 shrines, few hundred Koroks plus exploration. You're looking at 50 hours plus of gameplay, depending on how much you decide to explore. Three or four streams. 3.4 if I do the DLC like J-Dog said. You need to do it for 100%. Are you gonna do a 100% of Breath of the Wild? Because you need the Switch version for the DLC. I don't think the DLC is on the Wii U. Roy's Castle. Okay, we'll do the tower first. The DLC is on the Wii U too? That feels a bit scummy. I mean, I know they're released around, not around the same time, but you know. It seems a bit scummy that they have DLC for both the one on the Wii U and on the Switch. Oh, the Toad game? Okay. Okay. I didn't know they had the DLC for the Wii U. Okay. Boom. 3 or 4 streams of Toad Treasure Tracker, and then you'll be done. Oh, for the 100%? Okay. Ooh. Hold on, I gotta focus up, guys. Ooh. Am I gonna die? Oh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. There's no checkpoints. Oh, oh, oh. How are you supposed to do that? Okay, yeah, because Breath of the Wild's gonna take you a very, very long while, Jasmine. I'm estimating around 50 hours for your playthrough. And if you stream for 2 to 3 hours at a time, that's 25, like upwards of 20 streams of Breath of the Wild. And if you only stream twice a week, then you're gonna be doing Breath of the Wild for a few months, at least a few months. That's if you do 3 hours per stream for like each stream. And if you do all two streams per thing, or per week. Would you like a hot take or a pet peeve? No. Boom, 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 boom. A pet peeve? Okay. Pet peeve. I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Am I thinking of like, I guess people just like littering. I mean, I guess that's a type of pet peeve. It just makes me very irritated when people think that they are so entitled to just like throw their trash wherever they want, thinking that the world is their trash can. It sickens me. They're polluting the world because they're too lazy to pick up their own mess. It's like they're literally a child. Like they're not. It's kind of sad, really. They're just not they're not mature enough to pick up their own trash. It's wild. Okay, so we're gonna need like a yellow, like a blue Yoshi or something to get past that end. I probably should have just gone and done the boss. Food court, and they leave stuff on the tables. Honestly, like, it's not that hard to pick up after yourself. I can understand if like if there's like I think they're called bussers, like a busboy, something like that. Where there's like table bussers and they come around and they're supposed to clean the stuff. But like at least put all of your trash and silverware on your plate. Like you don't need to do their job for them, but are you really gonna be that much of a slob that you can't even at least attempt to pick up after yourself? Like, it's just insane to me. And then littering outside. I mean, I know it's not littering, but like, just when I see trash outside, it just not. It's rubs me the wrong way. How? How did? Why did the saw spawn there? Yeah, just littering is. As well as like, I mean, here, I'll give you a double pet peeve. Nah. Just in general, acting that they're better than other people. Like just being a jerk for no reason. It's not it doesn't make you look cool. It doesn't make you more popular. It makes you look like a goofball. It's goofy. Oh. I need to giving the cleaners a job. Yeah, that's goofy. Didn't happen, didn't happen. Didn't happen. Oh my god. Why is Mario so slippery? Oh my. I don't know where to get items and stuff either. Yeah, people can be really goofy. No, nothing happened. Nah, you didn't see anything. Boing. Not Yoshi. Yay! You redeemed nothing? Okay. Yeah, nothing happened. You were right, Jasmine. Oh, I didn't know that's what I could do. Okay. I didn't know I had a spare mushroom. I was going straight back to the world. To the world map. Alright, there we go. Much faster than before. And then do I need to beat the level the proper way as well? Nah, you better get yourself... What, do you like sushi or something now? What do you like now? What are your favorite foods? Top 10 foods. Ooh. And I lose Yoshi again. That's okay, that's okay. Almost getting hit there. That was not okay. My name is Gustavo, but you can call me Gus. I made a Breaking Bad rip. And I threw my mushroom out. What am I doing? Okay, it's fine. Just, you know, don't get hit. That's... I did that in Dread all the time. Watch, Jasmine. I'm gonna turn my L into a W right here. W Misty. Easy. Oh my god. He's actually the best player in the world. Nah, you should take yourself like a snack. I know you like them Cheez-Its, man. Like, get yourself a little baggie of Cheez-Its, maybe some goldfish. Those are good. Ooh, rainbow goldfish. Rainbow goldfish are easily the best. And don't get extra cheddar flavor blasted goldfish. Yeah, rainbow goldfish are fantastic. They are so good. And then, I mean, like, they're not bad, but I probably wouldn't eat the pretzel goldfish. Definitely not my favorite. I really don't like the flavor blasted extra cheddar variant of goldfish, though. Those ones, they're just, I don't know. They just don't taste right to me. Ooh, come on. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. This game is, like, intense. Is Mario more intense than GTA when you have 5 stars? Yes, there is no debate about it. Ooh. There is no debate. There is no Tooth Fairy. There is no Queen of England. Megamind said it first. It's crazy. I can't believe that Megamind predicted the Queen's death. That's wild. Come on, come on, come on. W. They taste like... I was by the rainbow ones because why not? They taste just like... Well, see, for some reason, like, they taste like the regular ones, but to me, the rainbow ones, I don't know if it's like they have more salt or something, but the rainbow ones just taste so much better to me. The rainbow ones, like, they're the ultimate... I don't know. I don't know what it is. The rainbow ones are the ultimate goldfish. A red Yoshi? Hello, red Yoshi. Eat snack. Eat it again. See, this red Yoshi has a fantastic diet of rainbow goldfish. And when you eat rainbow goldfish, you can become just like him. With Rusty's, you can look just like me. Ka-chow. I just referenced the second greatest Cars movie. Isn't that wild? Meow. Oh my god. No, neither red Yoshi. Go up. Why can't they go up? And a baguette rainbow has the ultimate flavor combo. I don't know if the flavors are different for the rainbow goldfish, but they just taste better to me. I don't know what it is. They're just better. Rainbow goldfish are him. Let's go. Bridgie, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. You didn't stream like yesterday, did you? Because I can't remember. You love this game? I'm loving it as well. Well, there's a lot of secrets. And I'm very confused on a lot of things. Mater, and I'll be your waiter. See, Cars 2 is just the best Cars. My name is Mater, and I'll be your waiter is from the second Cars movie. You know, it's also don't eat the pistachio ice cream. Fantastic quote. You're good. I'm glad to hear it. How am I? I'm doing good. Although this game is a tad difficult, so I've had my fair share of game overs. No, you didn't. You worked. Oh my word. Oh, I'm gonna be a working man pretty soon. Once that birthday hits, you know, it's that driver's license for me. I'm streaming late. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:10. Okay, here. I need to finish this castle. And then once we're done with the castle, then I will end stream. Because it'll allow me to save. Boing, 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 boing. You can keep your momentum. Mater, the waiter, is funny. Oh. Waiter. That's funny right there. Yeah, it's hilarious. Mater the waiter is... he's an icon. He's influenced countless pieces of media. What? I got scammed. Yeah, I've just been playing, Jasmine. I haven't really been looking at the time. I'm just a player. A Mario player. Alright, well, that just means that Star Road 3 isn't done yet. Or that's Star Road 4, I don't know what it is. It's not done yet, but I don't care. We need to go and beat the castle. Because then we'll be done with 5 worlds. And this is the first stream. And we will be done with 5 worlds, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy that K. I'm on point with references tonight, guys. First the Rusties comment. And now this. I'm on fire. Let's just hope that I don't actually dip my toes in the fire. Okay, thank goodness that one went down. Oh. Oh god. Oh. Oh, no! Ah, gosh. I'm so bad. No items. My word. I got this. I appreciate the support. And here Jasmine is celebrating my game over. Now I know who the true people are. The supporters. The people who want to see me succeed in Super Mario World, and the people that want to see me perish. What time is it right now? Oh, I can't look at the time. Why do I have no items? Okay, what time is it? 12. Okay, 9:012. That's fine. 9:012. What am I talking about? Ooh. Oh my god. I'm so bad. Man. We got this. We got this. We got this. See, the problem is that this snake block, like, it wouldn't be that bad to die, to be dying here. It's just that, like, there's no checkpoint yet. And this snake block section right here is very long. And while, yes, you can die on it, you know, maybe it's just a little bit too long. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did you stream this game, Bridgie? Because if not, you definitely should. New stream game. Okay, where does this go? I think it just goes away. Oh my god. Oh my... Ooh. Oh, the fact that... Ugh. Jeez. Oh my wad. Gee Willikers. By golly. Jeepers Creepers. Jinkies. Zoinks. Whole... My gosh. You got the whole Scooby-Doo cast saying all these weird things when they get scared. And you just have Fred, like, swearing. You guys have seen the memes, right? You guys better have seen the memes. Because they're great. The memes are fantastic. What are they? I thought I hit my head. Crikey. Not all of us are Australian yet, nah. Just you wait, man. Ooh. 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 Oh. Okay, 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 okay. No way that's the end. I died multiple times on the end. This is Roy, not Morton. He's going up? What? Is that just like one of the classic Koopaling moves? Yeah, memes are fantastic. Oh god. Oh. Oh gosh. There we go. Alright. Boss defeated. Now we can rest. As long we gotta save first. We gotta save. Once we save, then we can rest. Alright. Another egg. Safely saved. No explosion? Oh no, Mario. End of Roy Koopa. Onward to the dangerous but tasty chocolate island. Alright. Huge W. Now we got the chocolate island. Continue and save. And now... suspend menu. Gonna create a suspend point just in case it doesn't save. And that's it. Um, Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past should be continuing on Tuesday. Super Mario World more on Thursday. And I guess that's it. That's all we have planned for tonight. You know, see, it says explore 9 worlds and 96 levels of non-stop action. There's no like level counter, but you know, I would assume that we've done at least 30 different levels so far. So there might only be 3 Super Mario World streams if we keep up the pace. But I'm still really enjoying this game. It's really really good. Um let's find somebody to raid. Yes, raid time, raid time. Beastorm Gaming is playing. He's doing a randomizer of Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda. I think he's still working on it. I don't care who this guy is. Taco Bell. I just want to look at his stream and see that he's still streaming. Cause you know, nothing's worse than rating somebody, being all excited, and then they're like, "Oh, yeah, I'm ending." And it's not the worst thing, cause then they can rate off to somebody else. But you know, if possible, I'd like to rate somebody who is still live. Okay. He has 0 medallions. Oh, that's nice. He just found a very good piece, and we're gonna hit him with the raid. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Like I said, Link to the Past on Tuesday, more Super Mario World on Thursday, and I'll see you guys all later. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye bye. Oh wait, hold on. Shoot, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm very embarrassed right now. You can hear it in my voice. We still have to wait 10 seconds till we can raid. And so I apologize for the false sense of raid. I really appreciate you guys for being here. Have a good evening, everybody.